company, much like Uber or Lyft, is approaching city leaders about coming to Wichita Falls. Councilors are thinking about changing an ordinance that prevents that from happening.
Kenzie Meekbeck attended this morning's council meeting and joins us now with the latest on this issue. Kenzie.
City Attorney Kenley Hedlund drafted two different ordinances for councilors. One would heavily regulate rideshare services, the other would have less regulations. The mayor said they'd probably go with something that has more regulations in order to be fair to the local taxi companies. Wichita Star Taxi has a long history within the Wichita Falls community.
I started driving in the 60s for a yellow cab. Me and my dad both. My dad finally started a franchise himself and started one cab. And we went up to 3, went up to 5, went up to 10, up to 15.
And if a rideshare company comes to Wichita Falls, one that uses an app for similar on-demand one-time transportation services, Claudio Ramirez says they hope the new company is held to similar rules and regulations by the city as taxi services, like having to undergo background checks.
This person that picks up this person, you don't know who he is, ain't gonna know him. Where's he really from?
We're cheaper than a taxi. There also obviously is a large population at Midwestern State University that could reap the benefits of having rideshare for safe rides, to and from school or out, in public, as well as, helping our men, women in uniform at the Sheppard Airforce Base get around town.
The ride-sharing concept was discussed at Tuesday's City Council meeting after Tride Rideshare, based out of Tulsa, expressed interest in expanding into Wichita Falls. Blake Litton says even before Hotter than Hell in just over 3 weeks.
It allows us to get in there and offer our services for people needing a safe ride to and from the event. And it'd be great to get some exposure to the city and get knowledge to the citizens about who we are and what we stand for.
I have no issues with rideshare as long as they're on the same playing field as our taxi service is. If we require specific background checks and fingerprints of our taxi drivers, then we need to require those of the rideshare drivers as well.
Litton says tough ordinance rules would not discourage them from making the move into Texoma. The mayor suggested city staff set up a meeting between the owners of the companies to discuss possible compromise. He says that could be brought back to the councilors in the next meeting.
All right, keep an eye on it and see what happens. Kenzie, thank you.
We're finally learning how